Okay, hey everybody. Lyrex Y back here with a little drawing I did. An idea I gave to one of my new subscribers, Lord Topaz. Thank you for subscribing. Love having my discussions with you, especially when they're freaking about Hellsing Ultimate the Bridge. For those of you that are new to that, it is a pretty funny ass series where they took the original Hellsing anime. Well, Hellsing Ultimate is actually it's more the anime that stays truer to the manga and has more action because I've seen both the old Hellsings. Hellsing Ultimate is kind of like the second anime because they did the same thing with Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist actually there's two versions. There's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and there's just Full Metal Alchemist. Like there's Hellsing and there's Hellsing Ultimate. Both of these are the same anime, but they have two different directions they go when it comes to presenting themselves in the action. If you watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and then watch Full Metal Alchemist, like the 2008 version they made, it draws off. And I'll say that one actually has a little more depth and story to it than Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which keeps truer to the manga and anime. It shows a little more action. But I'll say, yeah. I wonder if they ever thought to do that at Bridge. Full Metal Alchemist at Bridge. I can't. Oh my god, the short jokes they can make about Ed. Even when he rages out, like it still to this day gets me it gets me laughing. I'm playing this little music in the background to keep you guys hooked and entertained. But back to my I get well, now I veer off from what I'm supposed to do a lot of the times, and that'll happen a lot. But let's get right back into what I was going to say. This was a design, an idea I had for a new subscriber, Lord Topaz. I made two gemstones. Well, I've only made one right now because I've got some stuff to do later on. Plus, when it comes to my art supplies, like literally this is all I got. I'll probably have to get color pencils and stuff later. Head to Dollar Tree or freaking Office Depot or whatever. But this has actually brought me a long way, and I will get to Alexandrite, who is the gemstone I made tonight. But through that, I do want to also show you guys some of the old drawings I did, and this was all done for hobby, never professionally. Like for this, while ago, Halloween in this book is ragged and tagged, old, but yeah, I've had it for a while. And I'm using my brother's old phone for music. This is actually a Kingdom Hearts persona I did a while back. I think I might redo him in a future video, like when I get a computer and get one of those drawing apps. I really gotta get one of this. I don't know. Because I'll say this, I am not an expert drawer. I'll say at best I am a decent drawer. But I did this a lot because due to some circumstances, I was in a dark place and I did art to get myself out of that. Like for this one, this was actually part of a poem I did not too long ago, and I guess I do write poetry. I actually type it out mostly now. I had one poem that I showed to a few people, and this poem was called Death Rose, and this was the rose, although not completely finished. I had two versions of that poem. The one that I made, which completely I remastered it, and even got my English teacher to look over it when I was in school a while ago, and he said that would definitely be something of an award-winning prize of some sort. I don't know. He just really liked it. But going through all these old drawings I did, this guy will actually see a little more of him in my book because I actually did him a few times. Mr. Knight, or Conductor Black, as I made him on the day of someone I knew who died. Um, I don't know what the symbolism I was going for here. Gaster, as you can see, I drew him 3 times here. Actually, more over 4. This is when he was in the void, for the incident, and stabilized. This is a character I created a while back. Dr. Vlad E. Jr. and the E stands for Eric. And I made a lot of these characters, and I even have a comic that I made and never finished. I'll probably explain that and probably redo that one day. It's another Gaster drawing I did. This is Rasputin from Hellboy, and a sword I did. For those of you who have seen the new Hellboy movie, God, Del Toro should have did it, because I see a review of it. I won't judge it till I actually see the movie myself, but I kind of don't like where it's going. I more of like the original, because I saw it. If those of you who have seen Hellboy, the first and second one, Hellboy and Hellboy 2, The Golden Army, and if you've seen Shape of Water, which I saw today actually, Guillermo del Toro made those masterpieces. I love those movies. They kind of inspire some hope of religion for me. Henceforth, the song I'm listening to and playing in the background. This is where I went a little weird. I forget why I drew this guy. And then I got bored and I drew the Super Saiyan Patrick meme at one point when I was being really bored. Yin and Yang actually made characters of Yin and Yang, some gods. God of Yin, God of Yang, and then Shimigami Yin and Yang. You can't see it, the entire writing, because it's old drawing has faded into this, but Shimigami Yin and Yang. Shimigami is Japanese word for God. Well, Shimigami means Soul Reaper, or the Death God in Japan, in Japanese. And yes, I'm into anime, so judge me. Some other drawings, not gonna go into depth here because I will go into depth with this one. This is actually from a movie I saw, Riddick, Pitch Black. Well, one of the Riddick movies. The Riddick movie is called Pitch Black. And this is actually designed from the scene of where the Bioraptor reached out and tried to grab somebody. This, I can't really remember. Some few messed up. This is one character I drew a while back. Another one I drew here. And they have backstories and they have weapons. One guy I drew here. Jonas Tree. He's supposed to be very psychotic. Did a bit of drawing for a while. Some more drawing. Another Gaster. Forget what that sword was for. Another character I drew here. He's actually the villain of the comic. It is actually the comic I started a while back. I do like Gravity Falls. That's Bill Cipher. Yada yada. Y'all should know that. But there's the villain. I'm gonna pause this. Obscurus, that's his name. It's not the name of the villain. I should go back and do the other characters for the comic, but nah, I'm gonna get straight to the drawing of Alexandrite that I did. And well, actually, I'll show you at least Mr. Knight one time, because I later saw I did this again. I started calling him Mr. Knight. That was supposed to be designed. That's supposed to be a smiling face, and this is where I was still like trying to get around drawing. Then I drew him here a little better, and then actually I'll show him a few more times. Where the hell is he? Where are you, Mr. Knight? There is. I will. Now I'm not gonna show you guys that one. Nope. Oh yeah, here he is one more time, striking a deal with a drifter. And I did make him during the death of somebody, and I was also listening to a lot of different genres of music. And I actually heard this song called Devil Train by the Lab Rats, I believe was their name. I'm gonna look it up. I got my brother's old phone here, might as well use it. Let's look up Devil's Train. Devils don't fly. What the heck? That's Devil Trigger, which is a pretty good song by DMC. Devil May Cry, Devil's Train, Devil's Train. Yeah, the Lab Rats, Devil's Train. Okay, so I had it right. But yeah, there he is. And he says, if all sounds alright, let's make a deal. And that's he's about to make a deal with this guy. But getting straight to the point, Alexandrite, here he is. Best as I did with what I have. I will be making it a little bit better. His gem, as you can see, is there. Right now, it's all touch and go, but I will have a better design for him come later. I'll draw his weapons as well. He has 4 available at the time: an axe, a sword, a chain scythe, and a bow. That is my neck. If you guys are asking what that time was, that was literally my neck breaking. Well, cracking, not breaking. I swear, I feel like I need to see a chiropractor. I'm not that old yet, though. And this is actually, if those of you who recognize this guy, I have an Instagram, and I do a few drawings on that, too. And I do a live stream to when I draw it. And this says he's looking for the night train, and this actually shows a little background I did for him. This is when I started getting into pen drawing. I also drew my sword and keyblade design that I made here. This one actually has a chain. If you go on Instagram, it does not have the chain. I actually did the chain not too long ago. And I drew these roses. Because there's this one, and then there's the improved one, which I made here, as I already showed you. Conductor Black, or Mr. Knight as I call him, says looking for the night train. But that's it for this video.